right, so here we go. Bell open in the upcoming minute. Price looking like it's going to open up higher than the close. So we got a nice, at least 40 handle open, which can be a potential draw to come down here into the midpoint. .30 to 10 a.m., which is the opening range. We got some, it's inside the new week opening gap, working the midpoint of that. Should be somewhere around here. Got some nice buy side right here, so price can spike up, come down here and get these nice lows. Election day. There it is. That's the open. There it is, spiking up to take the buy side, minor buy side. Cleared it, clearing it some more. There we go. Nice. Let me just step out real quick, take a peek at what's going on. There we go. Cleaning up all these. See these relatively equal highs right here? Clearing them out. Beautiful. It's election day 2024, November 5th. Just chilling, tape reading it. So, working inside this right here. So cleared out all these buy stops. Who's in profit? Pretty much, let me see. So they cleared out whoever was in profit from these shorts on this consolidation pattern here. So buy side has been cleared. There's more buy side up here. This lonely high right here, which is the Monday 11 a.m. high. I'm going to just be focusing on this 1 minute chart right here. So what are they doing first? They're running up, loading up, taking out positions, whoever is short in all these areas. This area as well. This high right here, this particular high. These highs right here look nice. So let's just focus right here and, you know, see what it does. It's just for entertainment purposes only. So we just got to take a peek and see what this is doing. Remember, the first fair value gap cannot be on the 930 candle. It's everything after that. But you have to be aware of everything else that's around it. Because we did have a SIBI right here, where price pretty much just worked near the mid gap, left the bottom side open, pushed up to get the buy side. So we're going to see if this could potentially be the first fair value gap of today. If it doesn't fill it in, and it's looking like it wants to fill it in, that's filled. If I check on a 15-second time frame, see what's going on here. We got small little inefficiency there, came down into this one. But that's for like more advanced price action reading. Right now we're just going to focus on the 1 minute. See what's going on. So right now they are pretty much loaded up already up top. All those buy stops. So look, let's look at what's happening. We got to keep an eye on this right here. Once it breaks below this, keep an eye on that right there. Price pulling up into here. But it can just continue to accumulate some more. Let me check on a 1 minute. Still nothing working. So premium, meaning this blue line down here, regular trading hours where price settled yesterday, is where price gaps up and opened up here. That's why it makes it a premium, because price opened up more expensive than where it closed. Oh yeah. So that why not come up here, right? So we could expect a lot. Here it is again. Tag the high. The high it made so far for today. Price is looking to get this minor high up here up top. Which was the Monday high right there, 11 a.m. high. So right here, it's going to start accumulating here. Tag this high here. It's probably just going to rush up there fast inside of the 950 macro, most likely. Could be wrong, could be right. That's why we have to wait for certain things to happen before we're looking to do anything, which I'm not looking to do anything. I'm just tape reading. So just as I stated, it does it fast. I didn't even focus on ES. It does it real fast right there. To tag the high when it's near it, doesn't really leave much room for like basically for people to move their stop. Does it quick and aggressive. So price has done something and it's looking to continue to do something. Might come up here now because it's super bullish now. It's election day. We don't know how high they can take it. We got these nice highs up here. Let me just clear out the drawings. So we're just clearing out whatever short positions were here in profit that rolled their stops to these areas. Boom, they're loading up on buy stops right now. And it's Monday. Let me see. Where was the... There we go. That's the London low. London low is right here, 3 a.m. Now we're running up. We got tagged this high already. Look at these relatively equal highs right here. Price is pushing up. Got some more over here. And this is an exercise you just want to do because it gets you in training mode. Like that little video that I got going out with that this is a heist. Right now, this is a heist right now that we're watching. They're taking these highs, and now we have to wait to see what's going to happen. Any news today? I didn't even check if there was news. So we got news at 10 a.m. Then we got all day presidential election, which who knows what that means after 10 a.m. How they just have it like that. And then congressional elections. So what does that even mean from 10 a.m.? Like, is this just going to start? Bah, 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 bah. And we'll be here to watch it. We'll document it. Keep an eye on it. So first high tagged. Let me just dim that down. And it's still running. One thing too that I'm noticing, like, you gotta have discipline, man. You really need to have discipline and set rules for yourself and kind of like not be in such a rush to get bread. Like, just because you've seen it one time, that doesn't mean that's it. You're ready to go. You need to really watch this over and over, as I am doing myself. The reason I'm able to read this the way I'm reading is because I've been watching this for so long. So we got Tuesday 9:10 right here. So this is what the morning session did. Pretty much reacted off of the first fair value gap from Friday. That's where and price has been hovering around this area since Friday right here, inside the first fair value gap. It's just been around, and then this new day opening gap, it's been hovering around this area. Right there is looking to tag the high. We got an old new day opening gap, which is going to be soon eliminated. Just to like, because they used it on Friday though. So look, prices. It tagged. Did it tag it? No, it hasn't tagged that right there. But this buy side right here, 20,248 and a quarter, is looking nice, right? And this is tape reading. That's all you do. You're not worried about jumping into a trade. You're not worried about none of that. You're just moving around with your mouse, having a good time, having fun, and realizing like, oh, look, it tagged a high that I had in mind. Minor. So let me just tag that minor. That way when I click on it, I know what I'm reading. Minor buy side. Now look now, right? It did something, right? So let's take a peek at what's happening up here now on this 15-second chart. Breakaway gap, pull back into here, working this SIBI here. Now let's see if it's gonna just start rushing fast into here. I haven't even labeled the first fair value gap. Let me see. Boom, nothing. Oh, there it is. That's the first fair value gap. My bad. There it is. It's this color. It's first FVG, 11/5/2024. I'm gonna just put it that color for now. Look at that. So that high set, boom, breakaway gap right there, parked back in here, and now it's breaking down, took the low right there. Let's see how it reacts right here now. This is already, this has to change colors because they're gonna use it as an inversion now. Whatever they do with their inversion or reclaim it, whatever they're gonna do. It's working inside of it already because they already ran through it. How many? 10 seconds left on that candle. And this, like, for me, is quick and easy to do it because I've been doing it so long. So you kind of have to, like, put in the reps, put in the work. and realize it's going to take some time. There it is, working the midpoint. It worked the midpoint there on a 15-second chart. So this low was tagged 9:44. The macro hasn't started. We got news at red folders at 10 a.m. So this is pretty fun so far, man. You enjoying yourself? I think it's this orange. I'm using the wrong orange. Yeah, I'll use that one. No, I like the other one. I'm very like picky on the eyes. Let me just keep it this way, a little dim. So a lot has happened since the open. It's running higher, taking out buy stops, tagged a high right here, a minor high, left this one in place right here, which is buy side. It loaded up a little bit here and then came down, took this low here. Let me use this. Took the low right there. Boom. And it's working inside the first fair value gap. Now, if this portion right here remains open, that is a sign that it's going to go higher. All right. We got 20 seconds left on that candle. So what you do is you drop down to a 15-second, take a peek of what's going on. Working the imbalance there. It's looking like it wants to come down. But those are signatures that you want to look out for. The bottom staying open. So there it is. It stood open. Boom. Now it's reacting off of this one right here. This SIBI here. Sell side, imbalance, buy side inefficiency. So working the bottom. We keep an eye on that. Just to tape read it and learn from it. What is it doing? Now if it fills it in, let's see. But look at the body of this candle. Remained above the midpoint. Left a small little portion open. Don't mind me, I'm drinking my little green juice. That's another thing too, man. Stay healthy, man. Stay healthy. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself while you're doing your trading. Have some fruits nearby, have your water nearby, because time flies when you're doing this. Look, we've been watching price for the last, 17 minutes? Doesn't feel like it, right? All right, so let me just start. I'll do it at 9:48. So work the little breakaway gap that it had left open. So you see this right here, it left that little portion open right there on the top. That's a good sign right there. Same as here, right? Had a nice swing low broken. Pulled back up into it. Now price is hovering here. It's probably just going to hover. Now I'll lay out my macros. Vertical lines. So this is the 9:50 a.m. And we're going to put this till the 10:10. Got the 10:10 macro. Macro meaning that you're going to start peeping something that happens every morning around this time, top of the hour, every hour, but mainly in this morning session. You will start to see different, like, look how it's just going crazy. Tag the high now, near this, so they're probably going to push it fast right up into that. There it is. Fast into the buy side, leading into the 10 a.m. We got 11 minutes and the macro is going to start. So what is the macro going to do? Is it going to keep running higher and then come down? Or is it going to come down and then go higher? And we have news at 10 o'clock. So let me just get my little newspaper emoji. 10 a.m. right here. And now we just chill. So they used this as an inversion because price created it, came down through it, but nobody's closed underneath it. It just wicked down, took the low. And look at where the bodies were staying. In this little area here. Wicked down a little bit, colored outside of it, as ICT says. And then boom, expanded to get the high and the high right there, which was just too obvious. It was stacked. And I've had that high marked since yesterday because you want to train your eyes to see the obvious, right? But first you have to wait for that something to happen to give you that sign that that's actually where price is headed. So look, the opening range gap wasn't even traded. The midpoint wasn't even traded down to it. It's election day. So what are they going to do? They're going to make it look good. They're going to make this look good. Let me see some. How far are they from the all-time high? How many points? Only a G. It could do a G. I've seen this do 1,000 in a day. So there we go. It tagged the previous, the Monday high. Got the Friday high right there. Got a nice little SIBI right here. With a huge volume imbalance. Let me just go down to the 1 minute and work on that. Where that should go? Oh, there it is. It's bearish, so I'm going to see if it's trying to reach the bottom portion of that. I'm going to just dim it down a little bit more. I can pretty much see it. But that SIBI is near this first fair value gap, near the end dog I had mentioned, the new day opening gap. So that's why it's important to learn how to navigate all the different time frames. See what's going on the outside to understand what's going on inside. That's pretty much a previous day high. What price likes to do around this area, especially leading into news, is like consolidate. Consolidate. And then at a specific time, it'll reverse. Nothing here that draws my attention. Man, that green juice is good. So 6 minutes to the news. I'm going to just be in silence, chilling, watching this. There it is, pushing higher into the new day opening gap, and boop, there's the bottom of it. I want to see what they're going to do at 10 a.m. Because this is a red folder. Those red folders, where is it? I'm going to actually clean this up. What a calendar. Yeah, just give me the week. Then Wednesday, crude oil, and then Thursday. Oh, we got FOMC on Thursday. Some orange, medium impact folders. Look at that, price is just running high. It's inside that daily SIBI now, clearing out everything up here, working inside of this right here, this imbalance. That's from Thursday's price action on the way down before non-farm payroll. We're price parked right here. This candle is non-farm payroll right here. Came down, went up, came down, and it's just pretty much like been parked up in this area. Boom, 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 just clearing out both sides, clearing out sell stops, clearing out buy stops. And then here, as we can see, again, pretty much like this behavior here, consolidated, boom, and then exploded up to tag these buy stops up here, and up here in this area. I'll get rid of the newspaper. I'll dim this down. It's already tagged, so when it's tagged, I like to make it a dashed line. Get rid of this. I'm going to dim this down as well. And this, I'm going to extend it all the way right. Keep that there. So you see it's inside of the daily SIBI. Lower quad of the, well, just the daily SIBI, because it went all the way above the new day opening gap from the 24th of October. See what's happening on a 15-second time frame. Boom, works inside here. If price fails here, expect this to get tagged. Weakness. Watch the midpoint of this. Weakness. Good. Time is it? 9:58. So look at the macro. As the price swung higher, and now it's looking to swing lower. Let me put my crosshairs back, because I use the crosshairs to like mark specific areas. Back to the 1 minute. All right, so it's 1 minute away, about 45 seconds away from the news. We're going to see what it does. We're going to hide this right here, everything, and just keep an eye on it and see what happens. And the opening range gap, which is the first 30 minutes, it's about to come to a close as well with that news driver. Boom. 14 seconds. Just watch Just watch what this does. Let's see how it behaves on election day. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. They used it to pump it higher. Okay. That's that first fair value gap from the 31st. Tag the high. So all it's doing is creates a high, comes down, takes it. Creates a high, comes down, takes it. Price is moving right now. It's only, what, about 600 bucks from 21 bands. 15-second chart. Ooh, I'm so happy I'm not in this right now, because that's a good feeling. You just want to have that discipline for yourself and not be so concerned about being inside of everything. I mean, you can just chill. So back to something I was saying earlier till I was distracted. Just because you see it a couple times, that's not enough. I used to think it would be enough, but it's not. You need more time to continue to work on the craft and what you see, to be able to do this. Like, why would I do that? Because I want to see how it reacts at the midpoint of the wick. The consequent encroachment of this wick right here. I want to see what it's going to do. If price is going to continue to push higher or start to show weakness. Next time I won't have the mic attached when I'm drinking the juice. I finished my juice. So you see, that's why I put that there, because I wanted to see what it's going to do at the midpoint of that. Look at the bodies staying below at the lower quad, underneath the 307 level. The bodies, because the wicks do the damage. They go in there and snipe people out. So now, 15-second chart now. Broke some swing lows. Who's in profit? Longs. Longs are in profit right now. And it'll probably, if it's going to reverse on them, it'll probably reverse at 11:30 to tag all of these. Like, look at these relatively equal lows, those slanted lows. These are beautiful right here. I like these. Yeah, we'll keep that right there. Working inside this SIBI right here. Now we want to do this now, right? Want to go like this. We're going to measure this side now. We'll get rid of that. And we're watching the bodies of these candles around the midpoint. Closed, opened, closed, opened. That's what we want to see. Ooh, I like this right here. I'm not going to front. But I'm going to keep myself in check and not engage it. I am logged into my account, but I'm not going to engage it. Self-control, discipline. There we go. We got this propulsion block right here. Let's see what it does inside of it. Midpoint of it. Back to the 1 minute, see what's going on. It's just consolidating there. That's nice, that's what we want to see. Open, close. We want to see more weakness. Because it accumulated a lot up here. Boom, boom. Lots of accumulation and inside the SIBI on the daily time frame there. Let me not silence that because I could get a phone call or something. So price came into this candle right here, which was this one. Now this one is coming into this one, working inside of it, and still remaining below consequent encroachment of this. It's elections though, so we can expect anything. I'm not going to be 100% while I'm reading this, but I'm just reading it. Working this candle. Engineering liquidity. Look at these equal lows right here. Tagged them. How much heat from first entry? Ooh, that was beautiful. That would have been a nice. When we risk about 180, 200 bucks, could even put it to the high. See how it's like consolidating now? It's just consolidating, accumulating, just boom, 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 boom. And 10:07, the macro is about to finish. Working inside this BISI on the 1 minute time frame. Price is stalling. See that? How it's just like, nah, we're not gonna go yet. There goes that candle. What? Oh man, like I said, man, on a normal day, oh, this would have already came down here and tagged that on a normal day. Came right to the upper quad, and it's probably just gonna tag that this high right here. Working off of this. Worked the midpoint of it, pushed higher. So what did the macro do? Just expanded price higher into the daily SIBI and into the old fair value gap and above the new day opening gap from the 24th. That's all it did. Pushed higher. And it's election, so this is being very sloppy. They're just taking out both sides. So if you went short from here, price came up to where you would have put your stop, tagged you, and then look. And now it's coming down fast. They're probably going to clear this. We can get rid of this. Let's clean that up. Check on the 1 minute. The highest high, which is the high? Yeah, this one right here. This one. So they came to this wick. It's just consolidating up here above the high again. Let's take a look at what's going on the higher time frame. Hide the pictures. So it filled it in. Let's take a peek on the daily. So it took the Monday high, the Friday high, cleared them out, working inside the daily SIBI. And then on a weekly, price open, wick down, pushing up. Looking like it wants to go back into the SIBI on that weekly time frame. Clear out. And boom, still has this portion left open. Let's put the drawings back. You see what I'm saying? Like, this would have happened here. This candle, like, would have never even been there. They pretty much played mind games. Watch it move fast as F right now. Let's keep an eye on that. Look, that's a breakaway gap. Boom. So now by reading this, you're programming yourself to be like, all right, I see what they were doing. They were just pretty much messing around. But overall, price wanted to come down. Tag these lows. Tag that low. Working inside of here now. These lows right here, they're drawing my attention a lot. So what are they going to do before they go there? They're probably going to come back up here and take these out. So that's it for the macro. Macro just ran high to load up on buy stops. More buy side, sell side inefficiencies, just filling in the SIBI. And then now it's coming down. Again, this is what I like to look at as a Hail Mary. Look at the Hail Mary. They threw it up. Boom. Now it's going to come down, and who's going to catch it? Probably these lows right here. Who's going to catch it? I'll probably just be here till 10:30, and that'll be it for me. Go on about my day. Go on about my day.
Give a fuck about what vibe you want.
So that exercise right there helps you understand what price is doing. Notice how over here in this area, when we were working here, off of this little wick right here, look, right here is what I'm talking about. The opening price of this candle, look at how it was just working, getting lower and lower and lower and lower, stacked some nice highs, price then came down, and boom, tagged all of that, went back into this inefficiency right here, which is normally it doesn't do that on a normal day, but it came. What's the high on this? We're going to look up here up top. The high of this candle is 307.50, and the high of this candle is 307 and 75 cents. So they took this high by 1/4 inside of this order block, bearish order block, which pushed price down and started to form this descend right here to tag these lows here. And now it's working inside of this here, failing to get to the opening price of this. And notice how right here now it's starting to do it again. Just boom, boom, boom. It's going to just meander around. And then like how it created these lows with this low now, it's looking real good. So look, I can actually do that right there. That's what my eyes pretty much seeing. Why does it look like that? I wonder why it looks blurry like that. I don't know. And that's how you learn tape read, because now by me understanding that, I can make an educated decision as to what I want to do. Price ran higher. The news pushed it high. It reacted off of a old fair value gap, started to consolidate, created an imbalance. Price was messing around it, was working this little propulsion block there, created some highs. Price ran it. The stop usually is above here, as the 2022 mentorship says. That's where you want to put it. Obviously, it would have kept you safe. And then price started to descend to come down and get the lows right there. And that's how you're able to determine that. Like, oh, okay, cool. But on a day like today, nah. That's a nice 33 handle move. 38 if we would have targeted these lows. I would have targeted this though. Time is it? 10:17. Nice. Got a couple minutes left. About 12 minutes left, and I'm ghost. Ghost for the day. Zoom out back into the 1 minute. Still above the high, so this is normal. Failure to get up here is good. Failure to get here. Failure to get here. Let me get rid of these already. We don't need that. Work the bottom of the SIBI there on the daily time frame. Right there. Now this doesn't make sense on a 1 minute, only on a 15-second chart. But keeping an eye on these lows right here, which is, let me just put it there. Even the computer is saying it. Nasdaq. Trending markets. I don't care about none of this. We got polls open on the way. The hidden downsides of doorbell cameras and what to do. I hate doorbell cameras, bro. I don't like those things. Got my own reasons, but let's see what other news is while we wait for this to wrap up. 1 hour ago, Wall Street set to open higher as Americans head to the polls. That was the first time that this actually is right. That's the first time ever that is right. Voting with its feet. Let me see what is ES doing. Same thing. Pushing higher. What's the Dow doing? Nice, pushing higher. What is the dollar index doing? Same thing. I'll put on the 15. See what it's been doing on a daily. Look how it's been working all of these. What's the euro doing? Dollar's down, euro's up. How much is the euro? Okay. Nice. Let's go back to what we're working on. Yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy my day. I'll probably be back tonight though for the to tape read the Asian session, most definitely. All right, pumping it higher. 5 minutes. I'm sure there's nobody still here watching this. There's no way. If you're still here watching all the way for now, let me see what I'll do. Send me a DM on Instagram with the word life. And I'll only take one person. And then I'll announce it on this video at the bottom of it. And I'll make a note of this. Let me write it down now, as a matter of fact. Video of election. Word life. Because if you still are here, you're going to make it. You're going to be great. You're going to be awesome. So tag that high right there, that minor high right there, buy stops. As it's getting closer into 10:30. Okay, they're doing construction over there. Glad the video's about to finish up because I like that. So in a situation like this, you would want to wait to see what happens below this low right here. You don't want to jump the gun. Here we go. Boom. That's what we want to see. See if this is going to be a breakaway gap and it's leading into 1 full hour of trading. Cleared out these sell stops here. Let's see what price does. Right here on this next candle, it'll probably come up and give an entry inside here. We'll see. Boom, boom. 4 seconds. Like I would already be like right there. Boom. Boom. That's the entry. The stop is right, like I'll put it like up here as a matter of fact, just cause. And then the target, I'll target this imbalance right here on a normal day. So you see this have to take the volume imbalance into consideration as well. Also keeping in mind these lows got destroyed. So this would have been a very hot trade. So like going in there and then setting it up to there, being mindful of the volume imbalance. About 250 on one contract. Normally it would have just boom tagged it and then began to descend. This is already giving signs that the opening gap, that volume imbalance right there, all of these volume imbalances, and they already did some and it tapped into here. Yeah, that's exactly what it's doing. So kind of jumped the gun, assuming the low there, we wanted to see a body, not a wick. It's elections, man. This is elections price action. I'll watch this in 2028 when we're doing this again. $10.31. This could be a bearish order block. Yeah, they came right to the volume imbalance. So that's why, like, the stop would have been how many handles? Like 14 handles. Just assuming that it was going to continue to reverse down, which is a pretty wide stop. But in conditions like this, you kind of have to widen it up. So 1 full hour of trading. And how do we interpret that first hour of trading? Price opened, pushed higher, took some buy stops, consolidated, took minor buy side here, worked inside old fair value gap, worked on inside of the lower portion of a SIBI, an imbalance on a higher time frame on the daily, starts to descend lower now, taking these lows, because who's going to get targeted now? Whoever's in profit. And who's in profit? Longs. So now they need to pair all of these sell stops up here. They need to pair them with, all of these buy stops up here need to be paired with sell stops. They're pairing them right here. They're probably going to pair them right there. Come back down into the first fair value gap. And who knows if it'll come to the midpoint of the opening range gap. Because look, on regular trading hours, this is what it looks like. We have a huge gap. And midpoint is usually reached. And that's how you would interpret this. That's what tape reading is. And you just pretty much chill. You don't worry about being right, being wrong. You worry about learning and understanding. This is an order block right here. The mean threshold will be like right here, because I do it off the eye. But let's do it together. We're going to measure from the low to the high. That's the mean threshold. So if we're bearish, we don't want to see bodies staying up above this. It can wick, but we don't want to see bodies. And that's how you would tape read that. That's how you interpret that. You need to understand what they're doing, what the candles are doing. That's what I'm referring to. So it was really fun watching this, and I hope you learned something. And if you're still here, again, you send me a DM, you follow me on IG, and you send me a DM, and you send me the word life, and I'll take care of you. I'll send you like a little hoodie or something with the Life Structure Shift logo. One person only. And once that one person does DM me, I will put it at the comments of this video. So let me write that down as well. Put on comments the first person. So pretty much it will be open until that first person DMs me, and then I'll put the comment on there. That means don't even waste your time if you already see that on this video there's a comment of that first person. So that's pretty much it for me, and I'll be back most likely to tape read the Asian session just to see what price is going to do in the afternoon as we get closer to like the news and when like the counts start to come in and all that type of stuff, just to see how the markets behave. So that's pretty much it for me. Peace out. Be good. Take care.